Good morning. I'm Scott Elliff, and I'm here at Gloria Hicks Elementary School. Very happy to welcome each of you back for the 2011-2012 school year. We hope you enjoyed that little video segment. It was just our way of letting you know how much we appreciate the challenging jobs that each of you have and the hard work and dedication that you put into helping us achieve our mission and vision here in CCISD. For a few moments, I want to talk about that mission and vision and our theory of action, how we do the work that we do. You know, there are a lot of changes going on in public education, statewide and here in our district. We know over the last few months we've seen big changes with regard to school finance and funding for our schools. We know that here in CCISD and across the state, school districts are going to be asking folks to do more with less. We know there have been big changes to our accountability system and more to come. And our assessment system's changing too. We're bidding a fond farewell to TAX this year, and we'll be getting to know her replacements, STAR and end of course exams. All of those are big changes that are coming at our district and others from the state level. There are changes going on in our district as well. Some of you are teaching in new schools this year because of our financial situation or because you're part of the school communities that are being consolidated under our new construction program. So there's a lot of change going on. Sometimes that change feels chaotic. But what hasn't changed, what's remained the same for the last several years, is our district's mission and vision statements that were adopted by our Board of Trustees. Our mission is what we strive to accomplish every single day, and in CCISD, that mission is to develop the hearts and minds of every one of our students. All of that is done daily in pursuit of a long-term vision, a vision where we would become a world-class school system where every student is a learner, every learner is a graduate, and every graduate is a success. To accomplish that mission every day in our efforts to achieve that long-term vision, we have a way of doing our work. We call it our theory of action. We believe that if we implement a high-quality aligned curriculum, and if every teacher is committed to engaging students through high-quality instruction, and we focus on building our students' assets, developing their hearts, that more students are going to achieve at higher levels. If we teach the right stuff, we teach it the right way, and we don't forget to connect with kids' hearts, that we're going to get better results. Over the next few days, as part of your professional learning activities, you're going to be talking about and hearing about quality curriculum and engaging instruction, those two parts of our theory of action. But I wanted to take a few moments to talk specifically about that third aspect, which is building assets, the part that really gets to that statement in our mission statement about developing hearts. You know, last year you and everyone on your campus and district-wide helped us to shine the light on profanity as one of the things that we wanted to change in our district, all in an effort to create a more civil atmosphere within our schools. You helped us to build awareness for our students of the kinds of language that are appropriate and inappropriate in school, and you helped us when it came to enforcing the rules for those who used profanity in a disrespectful manner toward teachers or others. We appreciate that. We know that we haven't arrived at our destination with regard to deleting profanity, but the results of surveys of teachers as well as anecdotal information that we've received from many of you indicate that it did make a bit of a difference. We're going to continue that effort this year to help our schools be more civil places where students feel safe and where learning can occur by continuing our focus on deleting profanity. But we're going to add another aspect to our civil behavior initiative this year, and that's a focus on bullying. You know, I don't believe that bullying is an epidemic in CCISD or that we have more bullying in this district than you might find anywhere else. But I do believe that bullying is a problem when there's even one student who is afraid to come to school because of the experience he or she might have being taunted by friends for things that he or she may have no control over. Bullying is a challenge for us as a district. It's a challenge for us as educators. One reason is because people don't always agree on what bullying is or isn't. So we need to get clear on what that bullying behavior really is about. Another reason that bullying is a challenge is oftentimes students are bullied about things that adults feel uncomfortable talking about. And so bullying can go ignored when the adults in the system aren't able to appropriately confront the behavior and what's behind it. And another reason bullying is a big challenge is because there's so many players involved. It's not just the bully, but it's also the student who's being bullied and all the bystanders. What are their behaviors? What are the things that need to change about all of those in order for bullying to not be an issue within our schools? And so this year we're going to be focusing a number of initiatives throughout the year on bullying and what we want to see in schools, which is a climate where our students themselves think that kindness and acceptance of others is so important that bullying would be seen by them as an aberrant behavior, that peer pressure on their part would help us to eliminate bullying. I know that's a lofty goal, but I think that we can achieve that by taking some steps this year to shine the light on bullying as a behavior that we just don't tolerate in our district, just the way we shone the light last year on profanity. This summer I've already met with a committee of teachers and administrators and members of our community who are concerned about bullying and who want our schools to be places where bullying isn't tolerated or even seen. And so you'll be hearing more about that this year, and I hope that you'll all join together in supporting our efforts to learn more about bullying, to learn about how you as a teacher can feel comfortable and powerful in dealing with bullying issues at your school, how you can be supportive to your students, and how we can eradicate this problem in our district. So quality curriculum, engaging instruction, and building assets. We're working on that theory of action throughout your vertical learning communities. Those communities of professionals you'll be meeting with today and that you'll continue meeting with throughout this year. Thinking about that experience that our students have from the time they enter as pre-kindergartners all the way through their graduation from high school. In fact, graduation from high school is probably the most significant symbolic event that you have as an example of a vertical learning community, of the cumulative effect of your work over the years. I love going to graduation ceremonies. We do 5 of them in one weekend here in CCISD. It makes for a pretty long couple of days. But the best part of the graduation ceremonies, next to shaking every single student's hands and seeing their faces as they achieve that important moment in their lives, another beautiful moment is when we get to hear the speeches that our valedictorians and salutatorians deliver each year. Always heartfelt messages to their peers, but they also bring a message to all of the adults who have been their teachers and all of the parents and family members who are in attendance. This year we heard a particularly remarkable speech by one of our graduates, James Reagan from Carroll High School, and I think you're going to hear in James's speech a message for all of us. I think you're going to have your assets built today by what James has to say. James is a remarkable young man who in his middle school years found out that he had cancer. He's been struggling with that throughout his middle school and high school years and still graduated as salutatorian of his class. And I think you'll hear in James's remarks about his philosophy about life, what he's learned about his illness, and there'll be lessons there for each of us as we begin this new school year. And I hope your assets are built by what James has to say. I hope you have a great day today. I hope every day is great for you this school year. Thank you for all you do, and I'll be seeing you as we go through the 2011-2012 school year. Thank you very much.